Hello and welcome, beautiful soul. You are entering a sacred space of daily renewal and remembrance. Each morning, here in Daily Whispers from Spirit, I share a sacred message received from the voice of divine oneness and peace, a spirit filled whisper of love, light, and awakening. Through gentle reflections, breath practices, and affirmations, we begin the day anchored in divine presence, setting the tone to walk in love and unity. Remember, you are never alone. You are light embodied. You are love made visible. I am Umara Satya Ra. Welcome to your sacred morning journey. Let us begin with a sacred breath. Let's breathe in nice and deep, breathing in through the nose. Imagine breathing in love and peace, holding that breath softly in your heart center. And exhale fully now, releasing all resistance into the arms of love. Feel yourself open and receptive as we enter the sacred field of today's whisper. The title of this whisper is Planted in the Heart. Dear one, remember the presence of fear indicates separation from love. Turn not toward the fear, the illusion. Let not the mind lead the way. Plant yourself firmly in the heart center and remain there. The mind will only take you on endless journeys through pain and illusion. The heart will always remain centered in love, clarity, and purpose. Celebrate your uniqueness as an individuated aspect of consciousness placed here upon this earth to fulfill a destiny designed by the soul. As you fulfill your role, remember to allow others the space to fulfill theirs. Step into the space of nothing belongs to me, not even the weight of the world. You see, if anything belongs to you, then you are separate from the one. All is of the one. The process of life is a divine unfoldment, always in motion, ever pure, always in precise awareness of itself. In all ways of being, endless possibilities abound, yet all are one. Let us reflect upon this whisper. There is a difference between walking through life led by fear and being guided by love. When fear arises, it signals a subtle forgetfulness of our source, love itself. The mind, clever and restless, attempts to grasp and control, weaving stories to protect the identity it has formed about who we are and the world of which we are existing within. But the heart knows, the heart remembers. The heart leads us inward, where truth does not need proving, only revealing. The whisper reminds us that when we return to the heart, we return to unity. We step out of struggle, out of ownership, and into the sacred flow of being. This does not mean that we do not experience the ups and downs of life. We do not experience sorrow or any pain, for we do. It is part and parcel of a human experience. We have emotions. We have a nervous system that we must learn how to regulate and bring into balance. And we do that by growing deeper in the understanding that we are one with all of creation. We are one with the source that created us. And we're here to have an experience of love in action in a human form, in physicality, with the emotions, with the nervous system, with all that goes on around us, that which meets our physical senses, that which we see with our physical eyes, that which triggers within us hurts that we're holding from past experiences, that create new aspects of the story we're telling ourselves about who we are and what our world is all about. Meanwhile, deep inside, we have the subtle knowing, the knowing within the heart, the gentle calling to remember. Remember, release what you think you know. Release the story you're telling yourself and allow your true story to reveal itself to you. In order for us to do that, we must suspend what we think we know. We must allow ourselves to say, no matter what it is I'm seeing here, there's more to this picture that my sight cannot yet see. For I'm living in a limited story. I want to go beyond the story. I want to open up. I want to experience the truth of that which I am and which all are. So I begin by making that choice and saying to myself, I'm going to look within me, feel within me. I'm going to release myself from the story as best as I can in this moment. And I'm going to allow others to live their story until they choose to release from it as well. As there's no need to control the outside world around me, no need to control anyone else around me. As I choose love within me, I choose to allow my heart to be open and receptive. This doesn't mean it's a Pollyanna experience with rose-colored glasses and we say everything in life is good and all is good and all is good. We have the ups and downs. We have in this experience a endless multitude of levels of awareness of one's being to the Creator. Those that are holding an awareness of close relationship with the Creator, coming into deeper and deeper understanding all the time of their oneness, they are not going to behave in the same way as those that have very limited awareness, that are not in any recognition of their oneness with the Creator. They're living a totally different experience. We must allow ourselves to experience what's right in front of us, so that we may see that reflection and choose our next action aligned with spirit. And that's what we're being called to do. This whisper reminds us to return to the heart, return to unity. We step out of the struggle, step out of ownership, and into the sacred flow of being, that flow of all life, the flow of all creation. All creation in and of itself is love in motion. To walk this path is to understand. Nothing belongs to us, yet everything is a part of us. We are not here to carry the world's weight, but to allow the world to move through us in harmony and oneness. This is accomplished through having an open heart, releasing the need to control, releasing judgment, making a choice to see, feel, and act in love, that creates a whole different experience. And that's what we're being called to do. And as we do that, more and more of us, we experience that as the world in which we live. We begin to heal the collective expression. One by one, we awaken to love. Then love becomes the overriding experience for all. So let us breathe that in. And as we breathe it in, say, I allow myself to come to the gentle place within me that holds the understanding that my consciousness is ready for here and now. Meaning I don't have to agree with everything that I'm receiving here in the moment, but I'm open to the possibilities. And I allow myself to flow within it and let it reveal itself to me. Not be the words of another, but my own personal, direct experience. Once I choose to open and live from the place within me, the presence within me of love, then I am choosing how my life unfolds. I'm not a victim of someone else's choice. I hold the power. I hold the choice. And I remind myself that in every breath, gently, as I breathe in and out, I'm being breathed by that which created me, that is with me in every breath, gently, subtly calling to me to remember the presence within, allowing me to make the choices that I desire to experience, but ever calling to me to return to the knowing of the oneness of all life. So let's move now to the journal prompts for this day. Number 1, when fear arises in me, what thoughts or stories usually accompany it? When fear arises within me, what thoughts or stories usually accompany it? Let what response arises to arise. Notice what you notice, for you're asking a deep question. You're asking to look within yourself, to take that deeper dive, to ask, what am I holding inside of me that elicits this fear response? Number 2, what would it feel like to rest fully in the heart instead of the mind? What would it feel like to me to rest fully in my heart instead of my mind? The activity of my mind, but yet in the inner knowing of the heart. What might that feel like? Imagine. Let what is seeking to emerge. Gently, allowing, free of judgment. Note what you see or what you feel. And the final journal prompt for today, how can I honor both my unique path and the divine unfoldment of others? Ask yourself, how can I honor both my unique path and the divine unfoldment of others? How may I allow myself to live and let others live? their choices. That's very deep. Allow what is seeking to emerge in response to the question. Notice what you feel. Notice any thoughts that arise. This is a gentle asking. And now let's move on to the action steps for today. Heart anchoring practice. Place your hand on your heart and inhale slowly. And as you exhale, affirm, I return to the heart. I release the mind's control. I return to the heart. I release the mind's control. I return to the heart. I release the mind's control. Release attachment. Choose one thought, identity, or burden you felt responsible for lately. Write it down, then declare it aloud. So choosing one thought, identity, or burden that you felt responsible for. Perhaps it's responsible for another's behavior. Perhaps, and this is usually a big one for most people, responsible for making someone else happy. Those are just examples. Write it down and declare it aloud. That this does not belong to me. All is of the one. So whatever it may be that you've identified, declare aloud, this does not belong to me. All is of the one. The next step, honor another. Today, witness someone else's journey without judgment. Witness someone else's journey without judgment. Offer silent blessings for their path and trust in their divine unfolding. So, to the best of your ability in the moment, witness someone else's journey without judgment. And now, the affirmations. I am centered in the heart where love leads and fear dissolves. I am centered in the heart where love leads and fear dissolves. I release all that is not mine and trust in the divine order of life. I release all that is not mine and trust in the divine order of life. All is of the one. I am an expression of sacred unity. All is of the one. I am an expression of sacred unity. And as we move to the closing blessing, let us breathe in what we've received very gently, just allowing it to flow, not hanging on to anything, but allowing ourselves just to experience the gentle presence of what we received through this message, as this is an ongoing practice. Closing blessing. May you find refuge in the heart, where fear cannot enter and truth forever dwells. May you walk gently upon this earth, releasing all false burdens and remembering you are one with all. And may you celebrate the beauty of your soul's unfolding, even as you honor the sacred path of others. So it is, so shall it be. It is done. Thank you, beloved, for joining me this day. And until tomorrow's message, may you walk gently in the presence of love. May love flow freely through you, surround you, and hold you gently in all of your experiences this day. Bye-bye.